Yo, what up? We back. It's GRK Radio. Our boy Ronnie couldn't be with us today, so we got our special guest, Matthew Felipe Martinez.
All right, it's nice to meet all of you.
And we got your boy, the only, the one. He looking like your boy right now, Anderson Paak. Yes, Lord! Our boy, Gerard. That's the G. And you know me. You know me, Pimp Daddy, Kevin. I stay here.
I still think I look better than this, man.
Gotta spit shine his suede jacket.
I mean, like, look at that.
Don't make me
look
pull
at
out
this
the shoes.
clean red right here.
Boy looking
See
fresh
this,
with
boy?
these
You see
suede
these glasses? These are my Gucci glasses. Yeah, they kind of bent, but that's because they were in family. They in family.
These are regular glasses.
Yeah,
Man, you looking fresh though. You looking fresh.
Son, this is some Margiela right here.
This is.
You know you got that.
This is.
You know you got that Goodwill.
Excuse me. It wasn't Goodwill.
But anyway, to our topics. Come on.
Hold on. It was Chicago Suit Store.
For our topics, I'm gonna be talking about diet. You know, slim fit, all of that. Diet. Your boy Matt's gonna be talking about what you gonna be talking about for us.
I will be talking about games that have been announced at the Video Game Awards and new games that have currently come out.
And G.
And me, man, there's been a whole bunch of stuff on Netflix. Like, we've been talking about music for, like, every podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta switch this up. So I'm gonna bring in that little Netflix, that goodness that came out for your holiday binging.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, anyway, music major, gotta talk about music at some point. But for this podcast, we're gonna keep it no music. It might come up eventually, maybe.
Merry
Also,
Christmas.
But yeah, Merry Christmas.
To all the viewers at home, Feliz Navidad.
You see, we got the lights.
The nice little Christmas lights, the red, the greens.
Yeah.
The nice
Wore a red shirt
little
for you guys.
golden tart right here.
Yes.
This golden table
It's
right
fancy.
here.
I could eat off this, but I wouldn't.
I mean, look at that 15 karat right there.
Did you
My
know there's
side
actually
24.
You know there's actually edible gold?
Yeah. You put it on wedding cakes and stuff.
Yeah, you can actually buy it.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna get like one slice of edible gold.
Okay. Every podcast, we always got jokes, man.
No, that's a real
love
thing.
it.
Edible gold.
I know. Oh, I know it is. I used to be out there. I know about all the new snacks before they even hit the street. Know about the snacks before they hit the street. That's from Friday. That's a Friday reference. Speaking of, they're also on Netflix.
They're also on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes. Friday
Friday
after next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They're
actually,
amazing.
we can start with yours.
Let's start off with
All right,
Netflix.
starting off with Netflix right quick. Well, for anyone that's in the mid of a comedic mood and an animated comedy mood, Elvis Family got their new third season that just came out, I think, yesterday. And so far, like, I've seen a couple of the episodes. It's getting, like, really good. It's got a couple good hints. Like, when me and Matt saw, we saw the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, we saw
Easter
Jeffrey
egg.
Dahmer Easter egg.
Yeah.
We have a speculation for the wife that we think is going to happen. But we won't say that, like, out loud. It's not,
yeah, we're not saying,
spoil.
We're not saying anything. We just kind of have a thing going on. We'll probably discuss it when we all watch it together.
Exactly. Towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
like, we'll talk about if we were right or wrong.
We're going to have a huge spoiler alert and a time skip.
Spoiler.
So anyway, after that, also for all you anime nerds out there that like a good old showing of your bad like what was that one? Oh well, I can't remember the name of it. It was like I think it was Ghost School, if I remember. It was like just. It was an anime that was brought into America. And
The dub was off.
Yeah, the dub was
Yeah,
off
I know exactly
because they had free range. All that thing's
This
great.
is why you never let Americans just dub willy-nilly.
That's the exact reason why.
It was so messed up. Literally, one of the scenes I'm not going to speak of it was so racist.
Pretend you're being chased by a black man. He
was
didn't
just
run too
horrible.
much faster. At least you know he's not racist.
Exactly.
But anyway, besides that, Jaden Smith's anime, Neo Yokio, came out with a second season just in time for the holidays. So get yourself a nice old bag of popcorn, get yourself a nice little blanket.
And take 2 weeks off of work.
And take 2 weeks off of work. Maybe
2
call in a
weeks.
buddy. Make it a day out of it. Just ripping into the show.
Man said
It's
take
good.
2 weeks off of work.
Yeah, you gotta pregame, all right. You gotta watch your Black Butlers and
Yep.
and your Gurren Lagans
And with all the good, there's also the bad. Netflix also has taken off Spider-Man 3 and still has not put on Spider-Man Homecoming yet, with bringing on Thor Ragnarok, which they brought up actually pretty fast.
They did.
Yes.
They brought that up.
It was
fast.
pretty much like after it was done in theaters, it was immediately on Netflix. And I
Exactly.
thought that was great.
It is great,
I watched it.
but
That's one of the best Thor movies.
It is.
That is the best Thor movie.
It is the
It
best
is.
Thor movie. But with all of that, the best Spider-Man movie within the last couple years, because they've had Amazing Spider-Man, those were trash, and they still haven't brought on Spider-Man Homecoming. But they bring in Spider-Man 3, which happened to be one of the worst Spider-Man original Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was the worst one.
It was the worst one in story and character, but I feel like it had its good moments.
Of course, like the meme-ish moments.
Oh yes, Tobey Maguire.
Exactly.
Hey, hold on. Going around the room, let's say who this best Spider-Man: Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, or Tobey Maguire.
Well,
I gotta give it to Toby only because he had like all the 3 movies.
Yeah,
And
3
kinda,
movies,
like,
and
they
you had
kinda
his
knew.
like little arc. Yeah, all right.
Well, it's very hard to talk about this because each one of the Spider-Mans had their own, good things.
Mm-hmm.
Toby had the stories. He had the stories. While when it comes to romance, you always have to talk about, the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy. I mean, the Amazing Spider-Man. They had
romance?
Yes, the romance, because you have to
No.
remember the romance aspect wasn't there in this original 3. Yeah, they showed it, quote unquote. But it wasn't there, Mary Jane was
I
kind of
remember
bad to him. You literally said that she would never leave him in Spider-Man 2.
And then immediately
Leaves
Spider-Man
him.
3.
But
yeah.
in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Mans, you see him with Gwen Stacy. She and him, they're together. And the only thing that literally stopped it was at the end of Spider-Man 2, her dying. And he was sad about that.
Yeah.
And then
all
you
right.
see Tom Holland. He has the young aspect and the literal acrobatics. So
He's
they all have their greatness, but I have to give it to Tom Holland.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, okay.
That sucked for me because I would usually pick the odd man out and pick Andrew Garfield, but I don't like Amazing Spider-Man.
They had good music.
No!
No,
You know
the
what's
music,
crazy?
The music was alright.
I'll be honest, I don't care a lot about music for the soundtracks of movies.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
They went from Toby Maguire, and then they went to like 2 other British dudes.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm gonna have to go with my boy Toby.
Toby?
Gotta give it
Tom
to
Holland. Probably until I see the new Out of the Shadows.
It's called Spider-Man Return to Home.
Return Home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As soon as I see Return to Home, I'll have like another. I'll probably have
I'm
a
pretty sure it's
once
called
over.
Return Home.
Yeah, and really think about it. But right now, because I've seen a lot of, I've seen enough of Tobey Maguire to understand like, oh, these are like actually a really good trilogy of movies. Like the first one was okay, second one was phenomenal. Third,
Do you want to
it's
know what
really the
killed the
second
third
one.
one?
The second one was Doc Ock, Spider-Man, the struggle between him and having his like little double life, and Dr. Octopus wasn't like a completely evil guy. Like you saw him before he was evil. He was just a
You know
dude.
what actually ruined the third one? Sam Raimi even said this. Somebody told him that he should add in Venom.
Yes.
Because originally he wasn't going to have in Venom.
Yeah.
He was going to save that for a different movie, but they told him to add in Venom, so they had to stock in 3 villains initially.
Because who's in there? It was like
Green
Green
Goblin,
Goblin,
Sandman,
Green Goblin as Harry Osborn, Sandman, and then they're gonna tack on Venom.
But originally they would have had a longer Green Goblin arc, and then towards the end Sandman,
Yeah.
which this initially ruined the movie just having Venom in the. Yeah, it's a little cool Easter egg, but if you would have waited until at least Spider-Man 4, then yeah, they would have probably been better.
Because he was already in the middle of making like the movie. The movie was pretty much in production, and then someone just gave him that suggestion.
It was a friend of his.
Yeah, which
Because he said the fans want to see Venom. The fans want to see Venom.
it just
not
wasn't
all
time.
that. It wasn't
Which
the
is
time for it.
unfortunate because that was a good trilogy. Up
It
until
was
then.
very good. But did you guys also hear the news about the Spider-Man trilogy? I mean, the new Spider-Man. Sony might be taking him back because of the Venom movie.
I didn't see the Venom movie, but I heard a lot of good things about it. It was a lot of things I heard was it was surprisingly okay.
People
That's
say it
surprisingly
like
good.
this. It's a bad superhero movie, but it's an amazing comedy.
That's true.
It's a good movie. It's just a bad superhero movie.
It's almost like what Suicide Squad wanted to be.
Exactly. Which I understand it's Venom. He's going to be funny because, it's Venom, and they're trying to make it lighthearted.
Wait a minute. What do you mean it's gonna be funny because it's Venom?
Have you seen some of Venom in the comics?
I haven't actually.
He's
I'll be honest.
He's done some things. And like the recent comics, you can actually see Venom one time knocking out Eddie Brock because he was trying to fight people. He literally knocked out Eddie Brock and made him be
I'm gonna need
captured.
to research that.
It's happened. Like go on Comic Story. You can watch it on there.
All right.
But even though the initial topic was Netflix, I guess we could change that to Spider-Man. But I'm gonna bring it back to Netflix.
We're gonna.
It's just something that
just
was
cut
on
this
Netflix.
right quick so we can get back to Netflix. So
I'm gonna bring it back.
There's another topic that Kevin's been really on about for the longest time.
Oh, if they
It's
don't
about
do
the
this, we
wonderful
gotta
world.
boycott Netflix. We got to. We gotta boycott Netflix if they don't do this. They need to
wonderful-
put on, and I'm gonna pause for dramatic effect. They need to put on Harry Potter. They need to put on all Harry Potters on Netflix, because if they don't, I'm boycotting. They got 3 years. They got 3 years. I'm gonna give them 3, because if Harry Potter isn't on there by the time I graduate, I'm boycotting Netflix. I got to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I understand. Harry Potter was an amazing movie
Do you
franchise.
want Fantastic Beasts along with that?
No,
Oh, come on.
just give me Harry Potter. I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts, so I can't give an opinion on it right now.
All right, would you guys want
So,
all of the Star Wars movies on there?
I would actually. I would want to see all of them, even the prequels.
Exactly.
I want the old ones on there too.
Yeah.
I want all of them,
Like just Star Wars starting from episode 1 all the way to the newest episode.
Yeah.
so I could just
But
binge watch.
what we all know is it's probably going to be A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and what's the other one?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah, those are going to be the ones that are going to come to Netflix because those are like
The amazing ones.
the amazing the
first 3 were
the
all right.
franchise starters.
Yeah, the first 3 were all right. They had their bad moments, but you know.
Well, that's just product of the times, really.
Exactly.
I feel like if George, I'm gonna stop because as soon as I said if George Lucas we had the prequels. If George Lucas had more money to make the movies, then the prequels happen.
You know, if George Lucas would have just said no to Jar Jar Binks, then it wouldn't happen.
No, if George Lucas would have said no to more CGI and added practical effects, this wouldn't have happened.
You're right.
Oh my God! You know, it's another good show that they have on Netflix. I've recently been watching it. It's called Once Upon a Time. That's my show. Even though it has its moments where it
Wait
makes
a
me want to
minute.
punch a TV, it's been on there.
It's been on Netflix.
No.
It's
It's
originally.
in Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, it's
No,
been
it
on.
hasn't?
Yes, it
It's
has.
not.
Yeah.
No,
It's not
you're saying
Netflix.
It's a Netflix original.
No, it's
No.
not.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay,
saying
okay,
it's
okay.
been on Netflix though.
It was what is.
It was originally ABC Family, which they
Yeah.
changed ABC Family to something else
Freeform.
now. Freeform.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed ABC to Freeform.
Oh yeah, a little side tangent about ABC Family. Did y'all like grow up watching, like staying up late to watch all the Christmas movies that
Yep.
came on?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
With family.
Like the claymation, Rudolph and Santa Claus Comes to Town. What else was on there? Frosty the Snowman was
You
always
making
on
me
there.
nostalgic.
I think Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That was
on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon
Dang.
Network.
You right.
But I think I think they did show
I
on
think they
ABC
played
Family.
it. I played it sometimes.
Yeah, they did.
But
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure.
I love that movie. That was
Grandma
a
got ran
classic.
over by a reindeer.
I'm gonna say the newer Christmas movies on like Cartoon Network aren't as good. Like they have Elf on the Shelf now.
Oh yeah.
I don't even.
Is that a Cartoon
watch
Network or is
TV
going to be
anymore.
in actual theaters?
It's a cartoon movie on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, on Cartoon Network because I see my niece watching it.
Hey, how many times have you seen The Grinch?
Which
The
one?
new Grinch. Sorry, the old Grinch.
Oh, so many times. I can't even count it.
Yeah.
Such an amazing movie.
Be out here quoting scenes, and you know they got that meme now that is around Christmas time. They have the meme.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just look up, what is it, like Sickle
The
Mode?
sickle
Sickle
mode,
mode
Drake
Grinch.
sickle mode, and the Grinch just as the
Grincho
beat
mode.
drops.
That's what I found.
Grincho
Oh my
mode.
Grincho mode.
That meme, I'm so tired of that meme, but it never
It's
gets old.
great.
It's too funny. I even left my Grinch hat, the whole big hats that you see people wearing that they
Yeah.
get from Walmart. I left it in the UC, and I'm hurt.
You were gonna wear it, weren't you?
I was gonna
To
bring it out.
demonstrate.
I was gonna bring it out
this
to just
wonderful meme we
yeah,
got.
and then you know they got the green on me.
Yeah.
So I got to. Like he was in his cave. But yeah,
You don't flame me on Sicko Mode.
son, when that beat dropped. That was I was weak.
Oh,
I was
bro.
joking. And I was in the middle
Anyway.
of playing ping pong. I couldn't even play anymore after that.
But yeah. So anyway, anything else you want to talk about with Netflix?
Watch Once Upon a Time. Watch F is for Family.
Yes.
Watch Disenchanted. That's
Disenchanted.
actually pretty good. I've
Yeah.
watched it.
Neo Yokio.
Watch
Neo
Neo
Yokio
Yokio with a
season
friend.
2.
Don't take it serious. Do not take Neo Yokio serious. That, in my opinion, ruins the fun of it. Because if you
like
take it
anything
serious,
with
it's
Jaden
not that
Smith.
good. If you take it serious, it's not that good. But if you take it as, this is kind of a funny little adventure through this completely insane story. It's pretty.
Talking
it's
about
pretty
Jaden Smith, you saw his song Goku.
I haven't actually. I don't know. I just haven't been a big fan of Jaden Smith's music.
It's
Like, I'm not gonna turn it off when it's on because it's like actually low key really good. Jaden
It's-
Smith's music is low key like good.
It's all right. That's all I'm gonna say. It's all right.
It's all
not,
right.
It's not the best, but it's all right.
What was the one where he dresses up as Batman?
I have no
Is that
idea.
literally just called Batman?
It might be. It
I
might
don't,
be.
I don't, I don't even. I don't
Yeah,
even know
he
what
dresses
y'all
up as
talking about
Batman.
right
He has, I
Well-
think, Chance on there too.
Yeah. Well, he just came out with a song not too long ago called Goku, where he literally said something about like his bank account or something, and saying he feels like Goku. Literally doing like a Kamehameha wave.
now. Oh, okay.
My bank account going Super Saiyan.
I don't even know.
And with that, we're gonna switch over to diet.
Dietary needs.
Speaking of Super Saiyans,
Oh my God.
when I
Okay.
go to the gym.
You want to feel like a Super Saiyan? You gotta eat right.
That's true.
You gotta eat right.
Push
Don't
ups,
eat like
sit ups, and a
Goku.
lot of juice.
Facts. Exercise included with that. But you know, y'all know me. I don't eat pork anymore. I
So
feel
proud of you.
clean.
How's
my
that been?
face. How's it been?
Yeah.
Once you stop eating pork, the first few months, first few weeks, you realize that there's pork in a lot of stuff, like Jello, because gelatin with the animals and the pig skin or whatever that they do with it. Marshmallows you can't eat because there's some gelatin parts in it. It's also made out of animal bones.
Yeah.
And
That's
then there's
nasty.
but the only thing that hurts is barbecues.
Oh.
When my dad barbecues.
Ah.
And I can't. And Thanksgiving, past Thanksgiving,
No.
and they bring all of that pork,
Good
and I'm
old
just like,
ham.
I'm
That
just
good old
looking like,
ham.
Kevin, it's okay to cry. It's okay to
I'm
cry.
just looking at the whole dinner table, just nothing but pork, and I'm just like, okay,
It's okay to cry, bro.
I just wanted to punch everything, but once you start getting used to it, and you just like cut pork, it gets real easy. It gets easier day by day. And if you started out not eating pork, then that's good too. But like cut pork, it's a good decision. Cut pork.
Turkey bacon's all right.
Turkey bacon is delicious, especially if you know how to make it. If you know how to make it, and you get it crunchy, you eat it on some toast.
Never
talk
eat
for
it
a
at
minute.
Xavier, though.
Yeah, never eat turkey bacon at Xavier.
No.
It tastes like eating fine rubber.
It's basically eating raw
Fine
bacon.
rubber.
Just eat raw bacon.
Just eat raw bacon at this point.
Just eat raw bacon.
Mm-hmm.
It's better going down or coming up.
It's better coming out than it is
Yeah.
going in.
Anyway,
Yes.
speaking of diets though, I had like a small thing when I was doing boxing in high school, where I went home and I told my mom one day, if I want to lose like more weight, I gotta cut out a lot of like red meats, cause that like builds up more fat than it burns. So we just started like having lean meats around, and there's like turkey, chicken, fish. We just started to have that like all the time. And she would make like tacos and enchiladas. We have baked chicken. We have tacos, enchiladas, quesadillas. Just all that, and like turkey burgers and stuff. And like I lost, I think by the time I graduated, I lost about like 15 pounds, 30 pounds, 25 pounds. There we go.
If we're going to talk about diets, then I should talk about the one I had actually the summer of my junior year. When I was really heavy into working out, like when I was playing football, I had a trainer. Basically, what he would have me do, he had me run 2 miles, spend an hour running 2 miles at this park I went to. So I would do that. So I had my days of just run an hour and 30 minutes. I ran, did push-ups, did sit-ups, did crunches, and I did that. Then I went to the gym. I worked out my muscles, my upper body, my lower body strength. So I would do, lifts and all that type of stuff. I would suggest you're going to spend that time, you're going to severely want to do 4 days a week of at least do cardio. Cardio is amazing. Running, if you want to do 3 days of going to the gym, go max yourself out first. Have a partner. Don't do that alone. You're going to hurt yourself. Me and Gerard here went to go max out the other day. I made sure that I could find out what his max was. He made sure he could find out what my max was. From there, you would take at least 25 to 30 pounds off of your max and do 4 sets of 10 of just reps of that.
Oh, y'all got to bring me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to go back.
You honestly just gotta need to hit one of us up. Like, I just haven't done it this week because it's been very busy with finals.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me up, like, whenever, and I'll just kind of take you along with me.
Same.
Cool. Oh, yeah, with diets. Fun fact about our boy Ronnie, the R in GRK. He is pescatarian, which is also very good. He only eats fish.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some fish tacos. I forgot where he got them from. He said they was bomb. They was the bomb. So, yeah, pescatarian.
I need to ask him about them fish tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I need to bring him on the show.
Yeah.
Also, if you're gonna do a diet, something that's really good for diet is tuna. Eating tuna, it's really low in fat but good with protein.
Not the way my people make it.
But the way my family did make it, we made tuna salad with a lot of lettuce and a lot of vegetables in it.
I'm very weird
You
with
don't
tuna.
want my people's tuna. That's the opposite of diet.
Weird with tuna. I don't like tuna unless it's on sushi.
That's understandable.
I don't think I've had tuna made right, or like a tuna fish sandwich. That just doesn't like go right with me. But if I have like some nice little tuna sushi, some nigiri, mwah.
My dad would make tuna salad.
I don't think I've had sushi like that. I've had it like one time, but it was cold. Like she just took it out of the refrigerator cold.
You got that.
And it was crawfish sushi, so it was like Americanized.
Well, like already
to like Americanized like crawfish, like Louisiana-ized sushi.
If we ever go on a road trip back to Chicago, I'm taking you to a place. It is really good sushi.
You got to take me to many places in Chicago
You
because
never
that's
ate
where
from
my
Panda
mom's
King?
been. From
Panda King.
Panda King?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get sushi. Like that's I'm American. I get
there's
burgers.
There's a sushi place
I get
like
burgers.
down the way over here.
True.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's one here.
I've heard they actually make their stuff like in house. They don't like freeze it.
So they do it like fresh. Fresh.
Something else that's really good for a diet is grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken is the best.
It is.
You gotta get that grilled chicken.
You have to know how
McDonald's.
to make it though. McDonald's is not that good. Like
I know.
Getting your own chicken.
If you ain't got all the ingredients,
It's
go
not
to
that
McDonald's.
hard.
Bruh,
Like,
get
just
a
get
George
spices.
Foreman. Just get a George Foreman.
Get a George Foreman.
Get a
Slap
George
that chicken
Foreman.
breast on there.
Slap that breast on
chicken
there.
breast on
Let
there.
Get your
all the
spices in
greases
there.
come out.
Boom! You gotta hit that Salt Bay. Just spices.
Just spice
Get
it
your
up.
vegetables
Just
in
drop 'em
there.
on there.
Get your vegetables.
Go ahead, take your vegetables. Toss it.
Saute them.
Saute them.
Saute them vegetables.
Dude, some
Whip in
nice
that
grilled
kitchen.
chicken over rice and like some greenery around it.
Greenery. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that greenery.
Just that extra.
But with
nice.
diets, you don't forget your exercise now.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't just
exercise
eat
is-
healthy.
Exercise.
It's a 3-step program if you want to lose weight. It's you got to eat right, you got to work right, and you got to sleep right.
And join the marching band.
Okay.
The fourth
Now
step is
That's how I
actually
lost my weight. I just did marching band for 4 years. That was it.
Your fourth one is actually commitment.
That's
I
a given.
got a whole jacket for that. I'm gonna bring it next podcast.
The weird part with being this is going to be a short little tangent, but the weird thing about marching band is that when y'all play like for our normal set, your heartbeat is like 215 beats per minute, which is like the same of like a runner, like an Olympic runner who's running a full sprint. And y'all hold that for like however long your songs are, and that's like that's like pretty much like an hour.
We hold that for our songs plus the marching.
Yeah.
So that's
And-
even more than an hour.
Yeah.
It might sound weird, but if you're gonna be in a marching band, put Vaseline in your feet.
It's insane.
It helps.
Oh,
Like
most definitely.
I'm pretty sure marching band is like the least credited activity you can do.
Oh, it is.
It very much is.
We consider it a sport.
It is a sport.
Because it really is. And they ask us the football team would always ask us, y'all in the band, what y'all running for? I'd be like, okay.
You'd be sweating
The
bullets.
funny part
on it.
was like there was like a I think a high school football coach that took his team out because they were slacking off to show them the marching band and how much they practice and how hard they practice, and And they're like, if you can work out as hard as these guys, then I don't have to keep doing this, and we don't have to keep losing every game.
Pretty much.
Sounds amazing.
We do a lot. We really do a lot, and people don't give us credit for it.
Yeah. How else will we get the Halo theme as the Halo logo is being displayed among us?
Yes.
Wholesome. Brought to you by Wholesome Hands.
Wholesome hands. I have invented wholesome hands. These are for wholesome people. So if you're wholesome about anything, we have invented wholesome hands. Me and our special guest, actually, Matt, we've invented wholesome hands.
It's so rare to have a creator or something on this podcast.
Right?
We were
Right?
just bored one day and we came up with a whole scenario that was hilarious.
All right.
Yes, it was very
Ronnie was
funny.
there too.
But we're gonna switch it over to your topic now with games.
All right. So with gaming, for any Far Cry fans out there, there's a new game coming out called Far Cry: A New Hope. Basically, it takes years, like 14 years after the ending of Far Cry 5 with the nuclear ending, which people are actually very excited for that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I honestly thought you were about to say as soon as you said it takes place at the
No.
It takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
No,
After the nuclear ending.
it takes place like 14 years after the nuclear nuclear apocalypse ending, like
Yeah.
nuke bomb. And people are excited. It's looking, into my opinion, kind of Far Cry-esque with
Where-
nuclear like fall-ons.
Are we gonna still be in? Was it Tibet? Where are we?
They haven't announced that. They just showed a gameplay trailer showing the growth of the plant life and like some of the guns and what they look like.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man.
Because is it gonna be like keep up with like the realistic guns they had, or are they gonna have like Fallout pipe guns and stuff?
I think it's basically rusty old guns, like from
Oh, so it's gonna be like Metro.
basically, yeah, Metro.
Ooh. That's
But
gonna
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be mutated animal life, mutated people, mutants basically that you get to fight. Probably a whole mutant faction that you probably either can friend or make into your enemies.
I wonder if they're super mutant, super friend. That'd be funny.
You just call them and they just start going
I'll
on
be
your enemies.
honest, this sounds a lot like Metro. It sounds a lot like Metro. Metro, was it 2033? I'm trying to remember the name of the first game.
Not a lot is known about this new game, but it's looking nice from the trailer.
What's it gonna be on? Like PS4, Xbox One? All
It's
that?
looking like it's gonna be on PS4, Xbox One, maybe PC also.
I'm pretty sure it's coming to PC.
With coming
All
also
the-
with Xbox One, the new Devil May Cry game is gonna be the beta is gonna be on Xbox One.
Yes.
There's a
hold
new
on.
Devil May Cry game coming out.
Now hold on.
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to
it's gonna
look
be
that up.
hype, bro.
Play first
Bro.
on Xbox.
I can't wait.
I might have to cop
I
the
can't
Xbox.
wait.
just to-
Dante, hold on, I got one thing. You ever played? You ever seen Detroit Become Human?
Ah, yes,
I've seen the trailer.
You know
I haven't played the game though.
You know, like your little partner when you play as Connor, Hank.
Yeah.
Don't tell me Dante doesn't look like Hank now. Dante looks like what Hank wishes he was. Bruh, I'm gonna pull up a picture right now, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Like,
While he's pulling up that picture, exciting news for Smash fans. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out today. I have recently got it. I got my hands on it. Story mode's pretty fun. If you want, I'll actually show you the title screen of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I played it. It was hidden. It was hidden.
Do you know the theme?
No, I was singing it. What song did they use for the trailer that was on
One
Twitter?
second.
You remember that song that they used
Oh
for
yeah,
the
the
trailer?
Queen one.
Yeah.
This having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.
Now,
Don't stop me now.
For a
I'm
lot of
having
players, you're going to be angry with how they start you off. They start you off with a basic roster of 8 players, going through playing the story mode or playing on with your friends. You can unlock the plethora of players, the large roster that they have for you.
Isn't the hold on? Isn't like the original characters from like the original N64?
I think so, yeah.
Because it's Donkey Kong,
Mhm.
Pikachu, Mario,
Samus.
Link.
Was it
Kirby.
Captain Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby.
Not Captain Falcon.
I just unlocked it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, Kirby, because it was 6. So, yeah.
was it Luigi? Huh?
No.
Yeah,
Luigi
Luigi
was
on the
in
original?
Melee.
Yeah. Melee was
And
the
then I think
stuff.
like from there it's gonna come out like, oh, and then like here's your Melee guys coming up, but then here's your Brawl guys, and then, oh, that means you're not gonna get Mac until you get to the freaking Wii U one.
Maybe. You don't know because actually it's
looks-
been kind of random so far.
I don't think it's been random.
Yeah, but
Anyway, this is the picture of Dante I'm talking about.
That's
For
Dante.
everywhere.
I'm gonna have it edited into the video for like people who can't actually see from that far.
You just gonna like put it in the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna like here's the photo of Dante I'm talking about. He looks like Hank.
Just a little bit, not
He
that
does.
much.
He
just
looks like a
little
better version of Hank.
I don't really know Hank.
Well, here first I gotta
Unless
say
you're talking about Hank Hill.
bit. All right, and for any
God
fans
dang it,
of Dragon Age, there has been a slight tease of the new Dragon Age game showing basically pictures. There's not a lot known of it. That's all I can really talk about. There's been a slight tease. With that, I can also speak upon what else has there been talking about? The CSGO community, or the Counter-Strike Global Offensive community. You could be happy about hearing that it is now free on Steam. If you bought it already, you get a badge or something. My friend got it last night. But there's also a Battle Royale mode that has come with that.
No. Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
That's Hank.
This is Hank.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
See, I told
the
you.
hair is basically Dante.
Yeah.
Dante is basically
But the beard
Hank's
is different.
hair.
That's what I mean. It's like he's just
There's-
a better version of Hank.
He's like that's young Hank.
All right, but yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
And something else that, if anybody liked Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 exclusive to the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, Lord. Wait, Nintendo Switch?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive. So for anybody, I hope your parents got you a Nintendo
The
Switch,
Switch
or
deserves this.
it does deserve this. It's
This
a
is
very,
what the Switch needs to get some edge in the console game.
I'm
Or-
just saying that's a summertime cop for me. I might have to cop it in the summer.
or you can
feels
wait
like
until
summer.
you can
Wait until next Christmas.
next Black Friday. I actually
Next
got
Black-
this with a pretty good deal. It came with Mario Kart. I spent $2.99 on this to give me a $50 gift card. I got the new Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for $15.
Okay, so what did you do with the other 45?
Basically, I put it towards that Pokemon game. It was a $50 gift card.
Oh, so the 15 was like the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna just get a Switch, and I'm gonna play 2K. I'm gonna just play 2K on the Switch.
You're just gonna be a nigward.
I was about to say. Yeah, I was hoping you was gonna slip. Yeah,
Got that.
But you got it.
Got
you got
that.
it. Been doing this for 45
I'm a
years.
slick daddy. You know, I got
Talking
that.
more about Smash Bros, they've already announced their first DLC. It's going to be Joker from Persona.
Wait, what?
The first DLC character for Smash Bros is Joker from Persona.
This is just a Flash game right now. That
That
cannot be real.
That is real. If you
no.
want to look up the trailer.
No.
If anybody doesn't believe me, you can look up the trailer. The first DLC character is Joker. So there is going to be a season pass you can buy with this game. That's going to come with many characters. Let's all hoping for Waluigi. The War God.
I'm telling you, Waluigi is gonna be revealed as Galen. Mark my words. Just pull off the facade and just
Now, for any of you that loves gameplay and loves story modes, and just does not like those small story modes that are about 5 hours or 2 hours, this story mode is actually around 20 hours of gameplay.
That's even longer.
Wow.
Than balls.
20 hours.
20 hours of gameplay.
How much of it have you played?
I have played enough to unlock 2 characters.
How much have you enjoyed it?
I've actually liked it a lot. It's actually very challenging.
Very.
It's very fun. You know,
Does it feel like it's getting more challenging the more you play it, or does it feel
very
like?
much.
I mean, he
Alright.
just almost got whooped by Captain Falcon. So I mean,
Yeah, I really did.
But that's not part of the story, though.
Actually, I
it's
got
not,
that from the
but-
story.
Oh, I thought you were playing Kevin and.
I was, but then like beforehand, I was playing. That's actually how I got the Ice Twins.
Oh.
I was playing the story and they showed up on me, just randomly. I
Yeah,
was like
and,
sitting
I, and I had to play as them. I hate playing as them so much.
Uh huh.
Ice Climber's back, baby.
Yeah, 20 hours of story mode, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, well, guess what? 2K got unlimited story
Oh
mode.
my God!
Unlimited
no.
my career.
Unlimited cheese, boy.
Unlimited
cheese.
ankle breakers.
Nah.
Unlimited
zigzags
3 points.
to get a big man with a 3-point open shot.
I can't play as a sharpshooter for anything on 2K.
Madden.
I need to get back on the Madden wave, honestly.
There's honestly not a lot of tomfoolery in Madden as there is in 2K.
Yeah.
There's not as
2K
much.
is
Most of it, to be honest, most of it's just like knowing the game.
I don't like playing against sharpshooters.
Yeah, with
They
2K, it's
don't
breaking
really
it.
do anything.
Madden is knowing it. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So something
Not
else
saying,
to state.
hold on.
What's that?
Disclaimer.
Sorry.
Because you know how people be when you get into their favorite game.
That's
We
good.
ain't saying they bad.
Right.
It's just two different types of
Yeah.
tastes. Gamers, they all have their own taste of like games. Some people like the, athletic video games. Some people like the first-person shooter. Some people like the real-time strategy. It just depends on the person.
I'm a all type of sports video game
Yeah.
person. I will play NHL
You like
just to throw the gloves down and fight on the ice.
Yo,
for,
you know what
hockey.
they need to do for NHL 19?
What?
They need to add like they need to add what was that? What was the boxing game? Fight Night Round
Fight
6.
Night.
Fight Night Round.
Fight Night NHL.
Yeah, just
That
the
sounds
new,
amazing.
They just got an ice rink and they got skates on just like this.
Like the
You can
whole,
slip and
the
bust
whole
yourself.
UI changes. The whole UI changes to be a health bar at the top of the screen and like a referee clock.
That should just be its own game, just NHL
And then
fights.
if you get like more than 6 people involved in it, it just turns into Smash Bros.
They call it the mosh pit.
Man.
Then if you get the whole crowd into it,
They just call that a riot.
they call it a riot.
You know
Riot
what
mode.
they need to bring back though?
What?
Blitz the League. If y'all have ever played Blitz the
Yo,
League, they need to
Blitz
bring
was-
that back.
Blitz was that.
Reform it.
Explain to me
No.
what Blitz League was.
Blitz the League is basically a Mortal Kombat meets Madden
Yeah.
without. Well, because I would say they do have fatalities.
That reminds me, Kevin. Mortal
They
Kombat
got-
11 was just announced yesterday.
Yeah.
The trailer was shown. It's looking like you can play as different versions of the characters. Not just costumes, but different movesets and everything.
Wait a minute, how is it different?
Well, you saw that they were showing off the the newer looking Scorpion, but then they brought out the MK1 or MK2 Scorpion.
Probably MK2, MK1.
So the
Yeah.
MK1 Scorpion plays more like the MK, like the actual cabinet.
It plays like how he played back in MK1's looking like.
So they got the.
And then they're
finish him
showing like
this.
dark rating
Oh,
from
that
like
would
the
be
other
great.
games. So it's looking like it's gonna be a cross-dimensional, Mortal Kombat.
What I want to see is like what Tekken 6 did, and have all the cinematics from all the like games just be put into the game itself. Because what I want to see is I want to see the opening of Mortal Kombat Armageddon,
Oh,
where
yes.
it's the staircase leading up to the top of the tower, and you just see everybody dead.
Mhm.
I want them to bring back every character. I know like they had a good roster with MK10,
Armageddon was.
but they need to
So
bring back.
much.
There's so many characters that they can do stuff with.
I want
They
to bring
have-
back Rain to complete my Power Rangers.
True.
Complete the Power Rangers. Was it NetherRealm? Complete the Power Rangers NetherRealm.
All right, now going on to DLC news. I know not a lot of people like this game, but it's actually really good. Destiny 2. Forsaken was a good DLC, but they actually just came out with their new DLC called Black Armory. It brings in a new story mode, brings in new weaponry, brings in a brand new raid that takes place in the last city set on Earth, and it brings in a horde mode for players that enjoy their PvE.
That's interesting. Okay, I didn't think it'd be this long until they introduced a horde mode.
Well, most people like the PvE as the raids and going into the open world,
Yeah.
and then you have your PvP.
The
But
thing is like the husk or like the basic elements of a horde mode, because they're basically an endless
Wave.
wave of things. They come at you very simply. They don't take a lot of bullets to kill, and they have a good variety between them.
they basically tried a little bit of that during the Halloween event. It was
Yeah.
basically a small horde mode where you went into this the haunted forest, which was a chain of the infinite forest, and you went all the way, killing enemies, getting progressively harder. Getting towards the end, you would actually get to a joke room where the floor would drop. There would be an enemy you couldn't kill, and you would have to try to get out of there. Enough time to get your reward.
I think that's what killed me the first time, because I didn't know that was a joke room. I thought I could kill it.
Yeah, most people thought that at first. But yeah, so there's a lot of things coming out with this year. coming out next year also. And for more gamers, I would suggest getting Nintendo Switch. The membership is actually very cheap. For at least a month, it's $3.
I'm tired of these memberships.
It's doing good things. Because
The only one I find is worthwhile is Xbox Gold. Because the games you get for free are really good, and there's backwards compatibility.
Well, yeah, of
Which
course
you can
Xbox
also
Gold
get.
is good. But you know what memberships pay for, right? Not just that. It also pays for people to protect your accounts. It's what makes sure that hackers can't get into the stuff. And that's also what made sure Xbox could actually, back in 2014, get their servers back up faster than PlayStation could.
But then why did they not have money for that already?
Because it's a whole thing is like, yeah, you can sell as many consoles as you want, but it's hard to pay people if you only sell this amount of consoles. So having that monthly membership pays those people to
So why not
keep
just
up
make better
cybersecurity.
games?
It's not just that. Hackers are getting progressively smarter, knowing how to get past systems.
So why not hire the hackers?
That's actually some companies do that,
Yeah.
such as Valve or Steam.
Valve.
They actually hire people,
If
paying
you,
them.
I think the promotion is like if you find any type of weakness in our security and you tell us about it, they will just pay you for it.
Exactly, that's how they do it.
Yeah.
Which don't really see Steam accounts get hacked that much.
That's true. So anyway, y'all got any more topics?
Wholesome.
I feel like in honor of the Christmas giving season, I feel what we should do is check back on a little known goat of ours, a little known Felicia the goat.
Oh, this man.
Is this where this meme came from? Did you make this on here?
Yes.
It's
No, I didn't
it's
make it on
real.
here.
real.
I
Felicia
know.
the Goat is
Here.
real.
No, he showed
We
me.
started this off with a humble 5 matches, if I remember right. You want to know how much that's grown?
How much is that
Oh
going?
yeah,
30.
The on Tinder.
Yeah.
They really loving that goat.
Yeah.
We got 6 times the amount of when we first introduced them.
Wow, they really.
I
loving
even
that
got matched
goat.
with a duck.
Somebody had to see it and then go back, make a duck, and then find you again. They had to.
I swear if that happens, bless up. But nah, I doubt it.
For
Oh,
Felicia the
man.
Goat to get 30 matches. In what? In how many weeks? 2?
I'll be honest, it took me a couple months.
Months?
Like let's see, when did we start this? We started this like in the first weeks of November, right? No, it was like the last week of October.
Last week of October, yeah.
Last week of October. And then throughout November to now, was the second, no, it's the third week of December yet. No, it's still the
First?
second week, technically, if you want to break it down. Second week of December. But yeah, so like about like maybe 30, 35 days. 30, 37 days.
That's about a month and some change.
Yeah.
So, Felicia the Goat.
Felicia is the GOAT.
Felicia the Goat. If you see Felicia the Goat, please message them, match with them and message them, hey, Felicia, what's good?
Nah, you gotta open up with what kind of grass you eat. That's what you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
ask.
Ask them if they like whole grain.
You like your grass whole grain, or you got that the cows eat it first and then they spit it back up. You like that?
You like that mushy
you like
grass.
that bird feed grass?
That mushy.
All right.
That
Now,
mo-
if you watch this show and you see Felicia the Goat on Tinder, I feel like honestly, what they should say is follow Gerard Lafrere on Twitter at Gerard Lafrere and on Instagram at LoudAssKids. That's ass as in AS.
Go on, I actually stream, go on Mixer. It's a streaming site. Look me up as Caption Bro. I'll be streaming some of these days. I do have crude humor and I do have very explicit language. It's not for the faint of heart.
Instagram K3_V_1N. Snapchat K3V1N_412. Yeah.
You want to repeat that, operator?
Snapchat K3V1N_412. That's my Snapchat.
Nice.
Last little announcement for all of this is actually coming up next year. we will be living together, so we will actually start recording videos on YouTube for gaming.
We're working on
Whoa.
that.
Yeah,
We're
I have
working
the
on
PC
that.
that's able to actually run it everything, as for editing. So we'll actually work on actually doing a group
Alright.
project of making a group channel.
I'm gonna probably
Well-
cop the cameras.
I feel like I'm gonna make more skits.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll be doing predominantly
Well-
gaming. He'll be doing skits, and Kevin will be doing.
Music, maybe.
Yeah,
Music or
he's gonna be the man behind all the intros.
comedy or something like that.
I'll be the gaming.
A
person.
house cipher. First episode is gonna be a house cipher.
Every cipher, I'm gonna talk about fried chicken. Not gonna lie.
The website is MIXER Mixer.
I feel like people can spell mix it. All right.
pretty sure.
Anyway, it's time to end this episode. No more endorsements. No more shout outs. We done. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
This has been the Christmas special episode of Jerk Radio.
Let me say that a
Jerk
little local.
Radio.
Let me say it a little local. Jerk Radio.
Jerk Radio.
GRK. Oh yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.